What is going on YouTube? Hitting back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP and the S&P 500, the stock market. We're also going to be looking at a few different areas in cryptocurrency as to what we should be expecting moving on in the next couple of days. Some big moves I think are headed for the market as well as cryptocurrency. Some very interesting things to discuss and to look at. Honestly, things are going to be very, very peculiar, and I wanted to say it now, and I want you guys to hear my opinion on the stock market and crypto now, and then, you know, flash forward in a week or two when things actually start to move. I can say I told you so, and I can say, look, like, this was expected, this is obvious, and this is going to happen. So definitely, I'd love for you guys to hear what I have to say. I'd love for you guys to comment down below. I think it's very important for you guys to hear this. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, as this will help out the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial, and otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. Alright, so before we jump into the technical analysis, remember there are only 9 days left for the $200 Bitcoin giveaway. All you have to do is literally click the free link down below, sign up, log in, register, whatever the steps are, I totally forget, and then all you'd have to do is just fill out these entries and you're good to go. Obviously, the more entries you click, the obviously more chances you have towards winning. There's a free bonus every day for the next 9 days. Check it out, sign up, you got to be in it to win it. We have 1,600 people that have entered the giveaway, so definitely make sure you are one of those because it is completely free. There's no strings attached. There's no fee. It's completely free, unlike some other giveaways I've seen people charging, you know, $10, $100 just as an entry fee. That's crazy. This is completely free. You have nothing to lose, so make sure to join it, sign up, make sure you have a DueDEX account. Very easy just to click here and sign up for one because that's where I would be depositing it. Otherwise, moving on to the rest of the video. So honestly, I want to start off with at the S&P 500 first. I know I don't want the video to carry on too long, but I do want to talk about the S&P 500, the stock market, because as you guys know, you probably are more invested into that as well as crypto. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys have 401ks and Roth IRAs or whatever retirement funds you guys have or retirement accounts you guys have. So I'm sure this is going to play an important role as to what I have to say moving forward in the video. But yesterday we discussed that we're, continuously moving higher. We're continuing to move up. I mean, we're expecting to see the rally pull us all the way up and follow the support line to the upside. But I do want to talk about some other things first. First, I want to start with this S&P 500, and I want to just start all the way back at a time that I'm sure a lot of you guys remember, a lot of you guys lived, and I want to kind of reference a few things here. So, this is all the way back in the 07, 08, 09, crash in the stock market, and that's when Bitcoin became something to trade, and that's when it became alive. That's when it was created. Now, moving forward, we ended up figuring out that there's some sort of uptrend and some sort of support and resistance that we were able to trace and track on those cryptocurrencies. Each candle you see here represents 1 month. Now, remember, the top is a resistance, very difficult to break through, as you can see. The bottom is a landing support. If you retest that, good chance we break bullish. So look at this. Let's start April. Let's start 2000 and is this 2001? No. 2012. All right, sorry, 2010 right here. We drop. Why? We hit the resistance. We drop lower. Eventually, we crawl back up. This is now 2011. So from 2010 to 2011, hit the top. We hit this white band up here. We correct lower. Let's slowly extend ourselves. Go up, flash forward to 2018. We hit the top resistance right here. We extend lower, we fall. I mean, you can see we've hit the bottom support multiple times, but I'm just more intrigued on the top here. Again, we get extremely close to hitting this top resistance, and what do? We correct lower, we fall. This is back in 2018 again. Flash forward a few more months. What is this? We hit the resistance. What do you guys think is going to happen? After the last few times we've hit this resistance, there's a very good chance we're probably going to correct lower. Well, what do you say? We corrected lower. Now flash forward another few months. Look at where the price is. This is actually where we're currently stationed at this second. We're actually at the economy is up to a point now where we're literally retesting prior all-time highs forever in the entire market. Now, I mean, things just don't make sense to me. I mean, we're in a pandemic. I believe the U.S. has stated we're in a recession, and now we're in these recessions and pandemics. 3/4 or half of the businesses in America are closed. They're closed. They're shut down. Some of them are totally out of business, bankrupt. Yet we have the stock market at all-time highs. Why would an economy that is doing so poorly with businesses closed and the highest unemployment rates there has ever been, do we see an economy that's now closing in at all-time highs? It doesn't make sense. To me, government is inflating the market. Government is funding this. Government is pushing money into here to rise back up. Now, I mean, I just think it's also very peculiar that we're now breaking bullish. We're having a golden cross on the MACD. That's peculiar. And also that we're 3 months away from an election. 3 months away from probably one of the biggest elections we've ever seen. Markets are now at all-time highs. But we're not only at all-time highs, we're actually retesting or about to retest again a massive resistance that has been on this price range for 11 years. 11 to 12 years we've been retesting this resistance. So I think it's August 7th. We have 24 days left for this coin to retest here, and then I think we're probably going to see a drop. Obviously we have August, September, we have the rest of August, we have September, October, November. 3 months till the election. I think some very wild things you're going to start to hear in the media. And I do believe in these next 3 months, we're going to see the retestment. We may even see a wick that pulls us above this resistance. But then I think immediately after, we are going to drop. And we are going to drop hard. Maybe we'll fall all the way down to bottom support. Or maybe we'll just come halfway. Something like this. But I think there's going to be a huge drop in price. I mean, you guys might even look at this and say, oh, this isn't too bad. This is a 10% drop in price. This is huge. This would close the exchanges down if it happened within a day. This did close the exchanges down because it happened in a day. Exchanges close at 7%. Anything below that, I think it then closes at 11, and then they shut the entire day down if it closes at 14. I think that's the order. You can let me know in the comments down below. But I think as we're getting closer to once again retesting this, because understand, we hit this top resistance here, and what did they pin it on? What did the media pin it on? The pandemic. I don't want to say the word. I don't want to get flagged or censored. But this was the reason. Whether it was the reason that it happened or this happened and then they blamed it on that, who knows? But they're going to find some really big thing to happen right now, and they're going to blame it on that as we start to drop very soon. That's, mark my words, that's my opinion. Crazy stuff. But moving on from that, looking at the cryptos, I know very quickly, I don't want to get in over my head, but we're starting to hit some walls now, guys, and you guys really have to consider this in crypto. Not saying we can't be breaking up higher from this, but you have to just consider that we are kind of now hitting some pretty risky top resistances, hitting the moving average right here, becoming overbought. We have Ethereum now overbought. We have Bitcoin, which is about to retest overbought on the weekly. Litecoin is the only one that looks good, but retesting its moving average. So all four are now hitting some very strong resistances. Not to say we can't pump higher, but I do believe we're going to see some consolidation and some rejection from these moving averages before we see any sort of bullish rally. You can see a clear retest of the moving average is a resistance, very strong resistance. Bitcoin is retesting overbought on the weekly. And again, who's to say we can't break higher? We definitely can break higher. We can definitely trade outside the overbought region. But I do believe that we're going to see just a little bit of consolidation. I mean, you can look here. I mean, we continue to pump. I mean, it's a very risky business now that we're extremely high up. But on the daily is what would need the consolidation. So if we reference here, you can see let's do a comparison. So back here, where did we become overbought? This was back right here. This was 2019 of May, and you can see on the daily the 2019 of May, November, December. Let's go way back right here. May 2019. We became overbought But you'll notice in order for us to head higher up, we actually consolidated. So notice right here, we're overbought. We had to lower ourselves. And this is also, I forget what it's called, an inverse movement. I totally forgot. But when you see a trend where the RSIs are going down, but the price is going up, it's an inverse sign. It's usually a bullish movement. So prices are moving up here while the RSI is going down. Total opposite. It's a bullish signal. And it's a great signal because it's lowering ourselves in the RSI and pumping ourselves higher. But it is a correction that is needed. So you can see we would need some sort of correction here in order for us to pump up a little bit higher. So consider that, keep it in mind. I don't want these videos to run on much longer. I just really wanted to talk about the S&P 500 today. But I do think we're hitting some pretty big walls or some sell walls, I would say, in these cryptos. Not saying we can't break higher. I definitely think we're going to break higher, probably 60 cents for XRP in a conservative approach. But you guys have to be mindful that we're entering a very risky bull market. Otherwise, that's going to pretty much wrap up today's video, guys. Make sure to enter the giveaway, link in the description. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as we almost approach 17,000. Turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoVFofficial, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.